I really should have recorded this at the beginning of the month, but hello everybody, my name is Strange Eli and welcome to another video. Last year I did this thing called NaNoWriMo, and if you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it's National Novel Writers Month, and it happens during November, and so what the goal is to write 50,000 words by the end of the month, which is about approximately the length of your average novel. I participated in this last year and I wrote a story that I still have yet to finish called Detective Story. It's a very original name, and it was about this detective and some of the people in his life, including the police commissioner and this young college-bound girl who works at a pastry shop, and it was very cute and I loved writing it. But my problem was that I didn't really understand dialogue that well, and so padding it out was really difficult. And I don't necessarily mean padding it out for runtime, just like expanding characters was really hard because I didn't really understand dialogue. So this year rolls around and I'm thinking, okay, so I should probably do NaNoWriMo again because I need to just force myself to write, and when I force myself to write, then I can actually get stuff done. And my biggest problem that I've been having recently is just my lack of motivation to write things. So I've been trying to work through that by forcing myself to write. As Halloween rolled around, it became increasingly more and more difficult to come up with any ideas, especially when working on my costume. It was kind of like this weird stress thing going on, especially with like working on my costume and stuff from school and all this sort of stuff going on in my life, and it was just like, it was hard to make a costume and come up with ideas for this thing. And so I had no outlines, no ideas, no plots, no characters, nothing. However, Halloween rolls around and I get an idea, and it's not an idea for a book, but it's an idea for a movie. In fact, it's one of the longest lasting movie ideas I've ever had in my head, and it finally came to full form just in my head. And without giving you too much of the plot details, you know how in Cabin in the Woods they establish how there's a virgin character who almost always lives by the end of the movie? So my movie is, what happens if she manages to escape? What happens when the car actually starts? What happens when things go well? And what kind of chaos can ensue after those events of a slasher film? By the end of the night on Halloween, I'm thinking, okay, so I'm gonna start writing this film. I'm dead set on writing this movie because I think it's such a cool idea, and I have all these characters sort of coming to my head and all these sort of scenes that I can see that I want to shoot. And so I'm like, okay, I have to start writing this. I want to write this movie. And I was thinking, but how do I do it in a way that makes sense? Because I'm going to either burn myself out by writing way too much too fast, or I'm going to get bored, or I'm going to get discouraged. I really need to force myself to write, but not too much. So what should I do? So I was thinking, your average script, your average feature-length movie script is about 90 pages long. And there's about 30 days in November. So what happens if I force myself to write 3 pages every day? And so that's what I've been doing for NaNoWriMo. Instead of writing a novel, I'm gonna write a screenplay in 30 days. And let me tell you, it's already been extremely challenging. It's really hard trying to figure out when is the right time to start introducing more plots, or trying to move the direction of the film into a different thing, because I'm still kind of, I just wrapped up developing characters and sort of like giving a strong introduction to these characters. And as of this recording, it is the 13th, and it should be also the day that this comes out. So I should have 39 pages, and I only have 27. So I'm really, really behind, and it's really, really hard to write because I've been so focused on catching up on math homework and all this sort of stuff going on with college, and I know that's the common struggle with everyone, but I have other things going on in my life, including friends, new relationships, and I'm trying to paint this table, and it's all really, really difficult. I think it's some of the best writing that I've ever done, and I'm extremely glad that I'm doing this, and I really, really recommend, it might be too late to start to be able to finish by the end of November unless you're a really fast writer, in which case I envy you. If you're a person who enjoys writing and you want to go into movies, I highly recommend write 3 pages every day, and by the end of the month we'll all have 90-page scripts, or however long it takes you to get there. The reason I'm making this video, other than to share this cool idea that I had that maybe some of you can employ, I just want you to go out there and I want you to explore your creativity. I want you to explore what you're into. I want you to explore all of these multiple facets of your life. And I want you to express yourself artistically. I think that everyone should express themselves artistically, because otherwise we all get locked up and crazy. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If they bring back the rating system, go ahead and give it 5 stars. We only won't. Please, in your comments down below, tell me anything that you're writing. Tell me something that you're working on. Let's start a community. Let's all support each other, and I think that we could do great things. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching.